everybody. My name is Kazuto Sakajiri, and I am the producer on Ratatan.
People who don't know what this game is, give us a brief description about what this game is all about.
So Ratatan is considered the spiritual successor of Patapon, and it was it's being developed by the same lead designer, Mr. Hiroyuki Kotani. This time it has the essence of Patapon, but it's more of an action type of game, action roguelike element with rhythm as well.
What were some inspirations that the team pulled from when making a sequel, and what lessons did they take away from the previous game that they brought with them to the next one?
So yeah, one of the main inspirations, he gives all credit to Kotani, the lead developer. So one of the things they wanted to do with Ratatan is keep that same Kotani-ism essence there, but create a completely new IP that, as we mentioned, is a spiritual successor, and add new elements. I wouldn't say that it's actually like what did they learn from it. They just wanted to try a new game, and that's where the action element comes into play, especially how you can freely control the main character, which is much different from Patapon.
So music's a big theme in your game. Talk about that process of working with the composer and making it work with the gameplay mechanics so it flowed well.
So yeah, the main composer of Patapon, Kenmei Adachi, has come back for Ratatan, and so they're very happy to have him back on board. But one of the interesting things about it, as you mentioned, is music is very important. So they're really happy with all of Adachi's compositions. However, the lyrics were made by Kotani. So he thinks it's been really interesting to see how the fusion between Adachi, the composer, and Kotani's lyrics have come together, and how they want to time that up, not just for a Japanese audience, but for a global audience. For example, the title Ratatan, they wanted it to make sense in Japanese, but also have Westerners identify with it.
Yeah, talk about the title. What does the title mean? How did the title come about? Like, how did you guys decide on Ratatan, and does it have a meaning in the West and in the East?
So similarly to Patapon, they wanted to create a title that was a word that evoked sound. So you think of like rat-tat-tat-tat. So that's where it came from. They're like, feel the beat. It's a musical input. However, as I just mentioned, they wanted to make sure that the word itself made sense in both Japanese and English. For example, in Japanese, if you say like pow, they have their own word in Japanese. So they wanted it, to be universally understandable for everybody.
What's a big misconception with your family and friends when you tell them that you're a producer on video games?
So he said a lot of his friends and family think that, oh, you work on video games? You get to like play games all day, don't you? And he's like, no, man, I'm putting in the work. This is tough. So yeah, he gets that a lot.
So when is your game released, and what platforms will it come out at launch?
So they just released the demo on Steam, and early access version is scheduled for July 25th of this year. The 1.0 version is still TBD, but they're aiming for about 6 months to 1 year for that full release to come out. They plan to have 2 major updates during early access, and I want to say that the final release will be PC and consoles. And the multiplayer is going to be cross-platform. So they're looking forward to bringing everybody together to play the game.
Now you said consoles, does that mean Nintendo Switch 2?
Saying, yeah, that's the question of the day, isn't it? He's like, well, I can't really say anything right now, but just stay tuned next month. Something might come out.